So, what are your opinions about Harvard?
As far as
Like what we do in it, how it's like, how you think it's gone this year and the year before?
okay, I think that when we first started Harbor and we were using the program, I can't think of the name of it now.
I think it's just called Harvard.
No, we had where we had that guy that we did the videos with every day.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I can't think of it. I think that was a good start to getting us kind of united and doing what we wanted to do with Harbor, but I think the students got tired of it. And so I think because they did get tired of it, we've had a hard time transitioning into something else that maybe keeps them interested. I have freshmen, so to be very honest with you, by the end of the day, they are ready to just chill out a little bit because they just say their classes are a lot harder than they expected them to be. I have an amazing Harbor group. So we check their grades every week, but they play cards, they play Jenga, they get some of my games down. You know, we watch the announcements. To be honest with you, after it quit being where they were screaming about the lunch, you know, then we started, you know, we were more interested in the announcements. So I try to make an effort to do that. But our Harbor, for me, Harbor for us is kind of just a chill out time. And like I said, check grades, and you know, if they need to go see a teacher, we do that. You know, does that answer your question?
Yeah. If you were Mr. Black, what do you think you would do to try and fix it across the whole school?
Well, I sit on the committee that has talked about making Harbor time where we can, you know, let teachers bring their own interest into school. So let's say, like, if I wanted to do a book club, I could offer a book club, and kids that wanted to be in that book club could come and do that. So I sit on that committee where we're just trying to come up with some different ideas, and we thought that might be helpful, where if teachers, you know, it lets the kids sign up for the things that they want to do, and maybe they'll connect with the teacher, you know, because they have something in common with them, you know, instead of being put certain places. And I think we had talked about making it be like, if you're doing something that takes a month, then they sign up for a month. If you're doing something that takes a couple weeks, you know. So I mean, we think that would be effective. So I mean, like if there's a chess club and you want to go play chess, if you want to do scrapbooking, like I said, if you want to do a book club, if you want to, you know, have open gym time and that's what you want to do, maybe somebody has just quiet reading time or yoga, or and let kids kind of do what they want to do during that period of time. Maybe there's a time where they do just go study, if that's what they want to do. Kind of give them a little more of a voice in it.
That sounds a lot better than what it is now, which is pretty much just usually kids running around the hall or nonsense in the classrooms.
Yeah, I think it's just gotten to where, this is my personal opinion, and I just had a meeting and this is what I said. We have so many teachers who teach so many different levels that, you know, they are overwhelmed with already what they have to do in their daily schedule of, you know, getting, you know, if they teach more than one subject or more than one grade level. I mean, I just teach 7th grade and I'm overwhelmed because there's so many of them. And that, you know, Harbor is like sometimes another thing you have to prepare for. See what I mean? And honestly, when it's the end of the day like that, sometimes kids aren't engaged no matter what you're trying to do with them.
That is true. So what would you be about, like, what would you think of it, Harbor being in the middle instead of at the end?
I personally would like that myself. I just think that when kids come to school, they're like everyone else, you know, maybe they've gotten up late, whatever, you know, and they're just not, you know, it's raining for like 7 weeks and no one wants to get up and get around. And I think if they had that time in the morning to just kind of group and get themselves together, I think if they had a test, maybe they'd take that time and study for a test. Where at the end of the day, I feel like you're just more done. You're like, I'll deal with it later. I mean, is that how you feel at the end of the day? Yeah. Where if you had that time in the morning to get your thoughts together, that's the reason I love having first period prep. it gives me time. You know, some people say that makes for a long day, and I said, well, I don't really feel that way.